I once embarrassed myself so badly that I still think about it at random moments. I was genuinely convinced a coworker had feelings for me, and I read the situation completely wrong. I focused on the polite eye contact, the laughter at every joke, and the way she constantly found reasons to initiate conversation. The true weight of rejection lies in the sudden realization that you cannot reliably read other people. Relying on social pleasantries creates a vacuum where we often invent our own narratives, seeing what we hope is there rather than what is actually happening. But human attraction operates as a biological process. The body constantly leaks data about its desires long before a conscious confession occurs. Accurately identifying attraction requires ignoring someone's conscious choices. You have to monitor the tiny, involuntary movements that bypass the brain's control filters entirely. This diagram maps the human body by its level of conscious control. Notice how the face registers as the most heavily guarded zone. People know their face is being watched, so they actively manage it. Expressions like polite smiles and maintained eye contact are drilled into us through years of social conditioning. They are the easiest data points for a person to manipulate. There is an exception that happens in less than a fifth of a second. Psychologists call it the eyebrow flash, an involuntary, rapid brow lift that triggers the instant someone spots a person they are attracted to. This raw data leak occurs right when their eyes land on you, in the fraction of a second before the brain has time to compose a neutral, socially acceptable mask. While the face is highly regulated, the extremities operate completely off the radar. Down here at the feet, the control indicator effectively drops to zero. Body language researchers document a consistent physiological reality. Humans almost never dedicate conscious brain power to policing the direction of their feet. In a crowded room, a person's face in conversation might be directed squarely at someone else, but their feet will autonomously point toward the subject of their affection. These physical endpoints, the initial split-second lift of the brow and the resting direction of the feet, bypass the brain's social editing software. They act as the most honest indicators of hidden attraction. When two people interact in a shared physical space, you can observe the nervous system taking active control of the body. This introduces a phenomenon called behavioral synchrony. It is the brain's unconscious mechanism for creating emotional closeness by forcing the body to automatically mirror another person's movements. You can spot this happening in real time. They shift posture when you do, pick up a drink simultaneously, and match your speaking pace. As this movement syncs up, the body also seeks physical proximity, creating an increase in haptic communication, those seemingly accidental, incidental touches. These are casual brushes of an arm or a light hand on the forearm while making a point, micro-touches orchestrated by the body without the mouth's permission. This physical magnetism and unconscious synchronization prove the nervous system is already treating the two individuals as a paired unit, regardless of what is being spoken aloud. Attraction alters the brain's memory center, acting as a selective filter. Normally, this barrier blocks mundane small talk to conserve energy, but attraction changes this wiring, elevating trivial details, like a specific coffee order, and locking them into long-term storage. Retaining trivial details weeks later serves as biological proof that your information has been categorized as essential by their brain. Walking into a room full of people and trying to accurately interpret social intentions is a massive cognitive challenge. Genuine attraction is rarely announced through grand gestures. It reveals itself through a quiet, consistent pattern of data leakage. You must separate the conscious noise, polite smiles and easy conversation, from the true unconscious signals, the split-second eyebrow flashes, the unmonitored feet, and the synced rhythms of movement. Stop looking for large, obvious signs. Start monitoring these unmonitored physiological baselines instead. You can rely on these specific metrics because the human target is biologically incapable of suppressing them. True attraction is always spoken by the body's hidden machinery long before the conscious mind ever approves the message.